Hello everybody, hope that you're good. Yesterday's plan worked out pretty nicely, okay? Because we were saying that as long as we were above the 1 hour 50 MA, then price was gonna, we were gonna favor higher prices, and our first target was going to be the 50% of the week, and if they could go above it, then the liquidity pool at 31,200 would be next, okay? They didn't get to the liquidity pool, but you can see that, we were above the 1 hour 50 MA, and they did another push up towards the 50% of the week. So these levels, that projection is completed, that level is hit. Now you might be wondering, what do you think about this week? Let's go into the 4-hour time frame to see how it looks. Okay, maybe in the 4-hour time frame looks a bit better, but let me tell you, okay, this week here, I don't even consider it a long week. Why? Because if you compare it to the candle body, this week is not really that important. All right. Yes, it's still a $200 move. Okay. So it's a pretty nice week. But you can see here, this week here is more clear, okay? Because look at the candle body and look at the wick, okay? It doesn't happen the same here. Also, this is something that I always tell to the guys in the course. If a wick is created, this one, to fill a previous wick, then this wick doesn't need to get filled, okay? That's how the system works. By the way, I'm gonna open new slots for the course next week, okay? So stay tuned to Twitter, but that's another story. Now, the problem that I have here is that they dump, but they didn't hit this liquidity pool first, okay? And that's a problem for me, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's a problem for me because if they would have pumped, fill the wick like they did, then retrace also this liquidity pool and dump, and and now we are below the 50-minute 1 hour time frame, then I would tell you guys, I'm favoring lower prices. I think we're gonna go to this level here. Okay, why? Because you have here some liquidity, and also because that matches with the 4-hour 50 MA. Okay, this blue line will tell you this week I'm gonna go short. That's what I will tell you. Okay, but I'm not sure, guys. Usually when they leave a liquidity pool like this at the highs, that is usually a signal that they are gonna revisit this level. Okay, now the question is, are they gonna come again, another attempt up, retrace the liquidity pool before dumping? Okay, or are they gonna leave it for later? So for example, price could dump, and then it could make another attempt to retrace the liquidity pool and then continue dumping, for example. Okay, that's the question that you have to ask yourself. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If they are gonna try to come to this liquidity pool first before dropping, okay, or if you're gonna drop first and start retracing these liquidity pools on this, look at that, they are massive, aren't they? These liquidity pools before retracing this one at the highs, okay? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Anyway, this week it's been very nice to short altcoins, and I'm gonna tell you why. The Bitcoin dominance, okay? This is something that I've been talking about for quite some time. Let's get there. Daily time frame. Well, actually, weekly time frame. I was telling you guys, we are in this range, and this time here, it didn't look the same as these previous times. Okay, I know some of you already have heard me saying this, but I repeat this for the new people in the channel. This time here, you could see that they were setting a wick, then dump, a wick, dump, a wick, dump, a wick, dump, one candle and a wick, dump. Here, they were holding at the highs, okay? This should have made you ask yourself, all those people in Twitter saying, we're gonna see an old season because we're gonna go here, which by the way, these are not all seasons, these are altcoins rallies. I'll tell you what an old season is, okay? This here is an old season. This here is an old season. These are altcoin rallies, okay? But anyway, you can see clearly in the chart how this didn't look like it was gonna drop here, okay? It was looking different, okay? So that was gonna tell you that the most likely thing was gonna go, push above this range, test a support. It actually did it here. If we zoom in, you're gonna be able to see it there, okay? Check out there, perfect. It's actually even perfect. Look at that. Tested a support and then continue going higher to 52%, okay? To this candle here. That was my idea, and you can see price is right now at 51.85%. And of course, And of course, it could continue even going higher. But Bitcoin has to retrace, okay? The Bitcoin dominance follows Bitcoin pretty much. But Bitcoin has to retrace. So what I'm thinking here, okay, is of course Bitcoin should retrace sooner or later. The Bitcoin dominance is going to retrace, but the difference here should be that now the Bitcoin dominance has support here, okay? And if it finds support here and Bitcoin continues dropping, okay? And by continuing dropping, I mean going to, I don't know, 26k, 25k. Why not? It could happen, okay? So if that scenario happens and the Bitcoin dominance can hold above this zone and not continue dropping, then altcoins are gonna get wrecked, okay? And that's a scenario that I've been talking about for quite some time. You know that, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I mean by shorting. But I fix this chart later. I'm gonna tell you what I meant by shorting altcoins. What you need to know is that if the Bitcoin dominance is high, okay, like that high is right now, super high, then when Bitcoin dumps, okay, let's go into the 4-hour time frame. When Bitcoin dumps, to be honest, this wasn't a big dump in the Asian session. This was a 1.8% dump, okay? But if you go to altcoins, let's go for example to ADA, okay? You're gonna be able to see here that this was a 5.5% dump, okay? So when the Bitcoin dominance is high and you are looking for shorts, then it's better to short altcoins. And I'm gonna show you more examples. Let's go for example, I don't know, Matic. Let's check Matic, okay? Let's check. So that will be from here. That's another 5.5% dump, okay? I could continue showing you more. I don't know about Chainlink. I don't know what Chainlink did. Let's see. Probably gonna be the same. Again, around 4.5%. Okay, let's continue. Solana maybe. Let's check Solana. 5.1% dump. Okay, this is what I mean, guys. When the Bitcoin dominance is high, then if you want to short altcoins. If you want to long Bitcoin. It's as simple as that. Okay, and that's what I'm gonna be favoring until the Bitcoin dominance drops. Okay, as long as it's going up and it's looking good, then if you want to short altcoins, simple as that, guys. Okay, let's go back to Bitcoin. In Bitcoin, what I see in the chart right now is, first of all, what I would like to go deeply in shorts is to see a push here to the liquidity pool and then a dump, okay? Then this is what I would open my shorts if we see a reaction to the downside, okay? Why? Because then all the imbalances to the upsides are filled and Bitcoin can start to recover these imbalances at the left, okay? More things, if you go into the 1 hour time frame, you're gonna be able to see here, okay, or at least this is what I think. Let's mark all these candles. But if you notice at the highs, large green candle, large green candle, large green candle, large green candle. What happens after? They bring price down. They bring price down again and again, okay? So with these large green candles, what the price action is telling me is that the market makers are building their shorts here, okay? Around this zone here. This is where the market maker is, building their shorts. So as long as we don't break above this level, 31,400, okay? As long as we don't break above this level, hold it as support, then I'm gonna favor lower prices from this range over here, okay? That's my idea at the moment. Now the plan is, where do I open a short? Again, ideally after the liquidity pool gets retraced and then you start seeing price reacting to it and going lower, okay? At that moment, then you can, or at least that's when I plan to open my shorts, okay? But now let's go into the 4 hour time frame. Let me remove all this mess that I've created. Let's see. Okay, if you go into the 4 hour time frame, the chart is pretty simple, okay? You have this level over here. Let me mark it for you. You have that level over here. That's around 30k, okay? This level over here. And if you lose this level, then the next level is going to be this one. It's going to be 29,500, okay? That's very simple. So if you lose this level, of course there is a chance that you do a sweep of the lows and then you come back inside this level, test the support and push. But if you see this, okay, if you see a drop, okay, then price stabilizes below it and it doesn't come above it quickly, then what you are looking for is a short opportunity towards this zone here, okay? Now at this zone, let's see what Bitcoin does. It could, hold the support, it could again sweep the lows, or it could continue dropping, okay? But this should be your take profits. Now from here, also what I found interesting about this level is that we have the 4-hour 50 EMA, this blue line, okay? By the way, you can change the settings here. If you go to the settings, inputs, time frame, you can select the time frame that you want that EMA to show on, okay? So I selected the 4-hour time frame, but you can see here that there is a bit of confluence for a take profits if we lose this level here, okay? You have this previous level where they bought from, and you also have the 4-hour 50 EMA. So this is a potential support zone if we lose this one, okay? That's a setup that I'm looking at for now. But of course, we want to go now into high block capital. We want to try to see if we can see anything else that helps us to identify the potential next move. Okay, we're in high block capital, 12 hours liquidation heat map first. Let's have a look at this. Okay, we can see that we are between two big liquidity zones, okay? That will be the 30,700 zone to the upside. That will then go all the way to 31,200. That's our liquidity pool, okay? It doesn't get all the way there. And to the downside, we have the 30,000 zone that it's also a psychological number, right? So that's also our current support, 30,000. So if you lose that level, then you should be aiming for 29,500 zone. And if we push up all the way here, I would ideally like to see, a follow through towards 31k, that liquidity pool, okay? That's what I'm looking for now. Price action is quite boring at the moment. I think swing traders have to wait a bit more, in my opinion. And scalpers are gonna have a good time in lower time frame, in the 15-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame, because we are in a range right now, okay? Now, in the 7 days time frame, what do we have here? Okay, there is a lot of liquidity growing here. 29,500, okay? Remember, that is our target if we lose 30k, right? And I've already explained why. To the upside, 31,800. Now you can see that we are closer to this level to the downside. So in theory, it's more likely that we go to this amount here, okay? To 29,500. That's what the chart is telling us. So anyway, guys, let me mark these levels, the important levels in my opinion, okay? You have here 29,500. And you also have this one here. I mark them because I know that there are stop losses here. I know that there is stop losses here, okay? And also you have here the 4-hour 50 MA. So those are the important levels in the chart to the downside. To the upside, of course, you have this liquidity pool here at 31,200. And now, what you have to keep an eye on is that if we drop, below this level, there is a chance that it might be a deviation before pushing price up again, okay? But if they lose this level, okay, and it consolidates below resistance, then this is where you will see another drop towards this level here. Again, at this level, you'll see the same. It could be a deviation, or again, it could be another drop, consolidate, drop lower, okay? So this is what you have to keep an eye on for these two levels. I'm not in any positions yet in Bitcoin, okay? So what I want to see, I'll repeat myself, is a push here to this liquidity pool, and then hopefully, if they come to this liquidity pool before dropping price, and we see a reaction from here, and we don't break these highs, then this is what I would go into shorts, okay, and targeting lower prices, because I think that the market maker is building their shorts here with these candles, okay. That's at least what I think. Might be wrong on this one. We'll see what the price delivers. And then for the day traders that are trading today, what I see here within the trading sessions is that Asia dumped here, okay? You can see here, Asia dumped. Now it's a 10 for London. London is already pushing price too much, so I wouldn't really like them to push price above this level here, okay? then that would take us to New York to push price high, okay? Of course, I don't know if this is gonna play out, but because for this I would need to see London not really going above this level here. So that means that in the next couple of hours, I would like to see a retrace here in London, okay? So then if that happens and they come towards this level here, then that would be telling me that it's likely that New York, you know, might pump today a bit, right? Maybe a $500 move. And that's a move that you could take advantage of. But again, I don't know if London is going to stop here. That's what I think for the day traders. I don't see much going on here because if you go into the 15 minutes time frame, I don't really see any wicks into the downside. It's not looking like a good day for trading at the moment. I'm gonna wait until the New York session to see if I can see some imbalances that I can take advantage of. But again, if I don't see anything, then I won't trade today. That's all I know. And for altcoins, okay, if we are thinking that Bitcoin could dump and come again to these levels here, to these liquidity pools, then my main priority is to look for more shorts in altcoins or to add positions to altcoin trades. Okay, this means that, for example, an altcoin that I'm loving to trade now into shorts is ADA. Okay, Cardano. I'm trading this one like a bad boy. I jump into a short here at 0.2913. I took some profits at 28 below this level here, 2850-ish. And I still have a very small position. It's really small, so I would really like the price pushes up a bit so then I can add to my shorts. Okay, because I think that ADA has this wick over here. Many altcoins have this wick still without getting retrace. You can see here that's around 24.80, sorry, 24.6, and I think that ADA will eventually come here, so I'm looking to add into shorts. Okay, another one is Link. Let's go to Link. This is another one that, you know, for the long term, I think it's a good coin, but in the short term, I shorted here, 6.22, almost at the highs, but there was this wick here that went to 6.38. But anyway, I'm right now into this swing short. I haven't taken profits yet, and what I would like to is the price starts to, you know, fill this liquidity pool over here. Maybe this one too, okay? Those are my plans for Link. Also, you can see here, why I enter here is this yellow line. Support. Well, in this level, it gets tested several times. Support. Again, tested here. Support. Here, I think it acts as resistance. And now it might be acting as resistance again. Okay, that's why I chose this level for Link. So anyway, I think you should be looking for trade opportunities in altcoins, and I'm going to tell you why you should be looking at. If you go to the total 3, you want to trade altcoins that are not outperforming the total 3. What do I mean with this? Okay, let me show you this. So basically, I want here the 50 MA in the daily time frame. Okay, you want to trade altcoins that are looking like the total 3. Okay, they are looking weak, that they are not outperforming the total 3. So you don't want to trade altcoins that are above the daily 50 MA. You want to trade altcoins that are below the 50 MA. That's, for example, why I chose ADA. Okay, look at this. It's looking very weak. Okay, it didn't even make to this level. The total 3 is here. Okay, it didn't even get there, and you still have this wick without getting filled. I will have to go through the chart to find more examples. Let me go through it. So you would have, for example, let's have a look. Don't know, Matic maybe? Matic. The problem is that Matic already retraced that week. So I'm not looking for Matic. Let's see more here. Solana retraced the 50% of the week and then pushed. Let's see XRP NIDA. Let's go a bit lower. B-chain above the daily 50 MA. I'm not interested. Oh wow, this one is a very interesting one, okay? AXS, or whatever it's called. You have here this massive wick, okay? And 50% of the wick must be around here, 385. It's below the 50 MA in the daily time frame. So this is, for example, a coin that you could be looking for shorts well, for swing shorts, okay? Let's continue. I have here some altcoins that I haven't updated for a long time. All right, let's see if you can find more wicks. I want basically a long wick, for example this, a long wick, and to be below the 50 EMA. This could be another example, but let's see if we can find better ones. Let's have a look. Ocean, I know it's been doing well. All right, oh, this one looks very good. Clay. Or Clay, I don't know how it's called. I don't even know what this coin is about, okay? Very similar chart to ADA, okay? And to the total 3, and it has this very long wick here, okay? The 50% of the wick must be here, around 0.14. Let's round to 0.14, okay? And right now you're at 0.16, so this is another coin that you could be looking to jump into swing shorts, all right? This is what I'm trying to figure out. These are the type of altcoins that I'm trying to find to short when Bitcoin starts to retrace, okay? Of course, it doesn't make much sense to jump into swing shorts now. You want to first go into the Bitcoin chart, and in the Bitcoin chart, see a clear signal. I don't know what I'm doing here, hang on, here. And in the Bitcoin signal, you want to see a very clear signal of a retrace. For example, when can you jump into these altcoins into shorts, okay? You could lose some appreciation in price. To me, that's not a problem, because then I would know anyway that I'm taking a high probability trade that it's going to give me a profit either way, okay? But for example, once Bitcoin drops below here, drops below here, okay, then here you would have lost the 4-hour 50 MA, okay, and this support here. So then you're gonna start, rolling over to this liquidity pool, to this liquidity pool, to this liquidity pool. So look at that, how much Bitcoin can drop, okay? If Bitcoin loses this level, okay, then Bitcoin can drop 2K easily. Imagine what that means for altcoins when you have the Bitcoin dominance so high, okay? Those altcoins that I showed you, ADA, I think the other one was called Clay, they would dump very hard, okay? They will probably easily go again towards these levels here, okay? ADA probably would come here, maybe even here too, okay? And these moves are very big moves, because this is a 7% move and a 13% move, easily. In the example of Clay, let's go back to Clay. Clay, so we said that we have this wick here. It was a 0.14 in the daily time frame, okay? So if Bitcoin starts to roll over and loses the 4-hour 50 MA, this coin, is probably going to go towards the wick. And we are talking here about another 15% move. So this is what I'm looking for now in higher time frame. Basically trying to find a moment of weakness for Bitcoin that it starts to roll over, loses this level, and if that happens, I jump into shorts. But shorts in altcoins. Anyway, guys, I don't want this video to get much longer, because I feel like I'm a chatterbox. I've been talking for ages. It's Wednesday. I don't want to bore you. We're in the middle of the week. There is going to be more content coming this week. CrypNuevo is back, baby. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.